Hello, thank you for checking out another video here on my YouTube channel, Bishop H Automates. So today I want to go over a project that I built out. It was probably one of my first automations, and it's a fairly simple one, but it is a calculator. So it was kind of fun, and I figured, well, let me share this one since it was one of the first ones I built and isn't too complex. So the purpose of this project is to allow the user to enter a string in the format of operation integer. So for an example, add 4 plus 5 in our program should do the math accordingly and print the correct answer to the screen. So the first thing we're going to do here in this sequence is going to get all the user inputs. So as we see right here, we have please enter your operation, and we're going to save it to the variable str_action. So we're really going to have 4 possibilities for this answer: add, multiply, subtract, divide. This is going to be a very simple calculator, nothing too crazy. After we do that, we're going to save this variable to this action. We put the .toLower function into this assign activity. That way, if the user puts in a capital D for divide or a capital A for add or something like that, we're going to make the variable somewhat character agnostic. Therefore, regardless of what type of character they use, uppercase or lowercase, the variable will still be able to operate, or the bot was still able to operate correctly. So the next activity that we have for the input dialog is going to be please enter your first number. We're going to save that to this variable int number _number1. And again, we're going to do the same for this one. We have please enter your second number, and then we have it saved to the variable int _number2. Nothing too crazy or complicated there as well. So going back to our main sequence, we have 2 different ways I approached it, built it out 2 different ways. Let me enable this activity. As you see, we have a switch activity and an else if, 2 different ways of allowing the bot to operate or approaches as far as how we're going to allow this calculator to work. So here I did place as a default, in the event they place something other than add, multiply, subtract, or divide, we're going to throw the message that command is not valid. So say they put add and multiply or divide and add, it's going to throw that message right there, which is that command is not valid. Outside of that, if they place add, this is the action it's going to take. We're going to add int _number1 plus int _number2. Same deal with divide, multiply, and subtract. Of course, nothing too crazy. So that is going to be the switch activity. And then we also have an else if activity as well, in case, just another way to approach it. So we have a condition set: if string _action equals divide, right? We have that in quotation marks right here. Then this is the action we're going to take. Then this action. All right. Same deal with else if condition. I did just leave the string action .toLower, but because of the sign activity, this function should already be valid even without that. I might be able to. Let's see what happens if we subtract this. It should still operate. Yep, it should still operate as it should. Same deal with subtract and multiply. So let's do this really quick. Again, nothing too crazy. We're going to run this bot. I'm going to disable out this activity really quick because I want to simply see if switch works, which it should, the switch activity, and let's see what takes place. So again, compiling activities. Just got our bot to run. All right, so here we have please enter your operation. Let me cancel out that. I'm gonna put a capital ADD again because we did the toLower function. It should make it agnostic. So let's do 5 enter plus 5 enter, and there we have 10. So it operated correctly. Let's do the same again. Let's run it one more time. We're going to let's do divide. All right, and let's do 9 divided by 3, and there we have 3. Okay. All right, so that's the switch. Oh, let's do one more thing. We're going to run it again, and this time we're going to put, let's say, divide and multiply. All right, it should throw that error message. Okay, let's see. Please enter your first number, 5 plus 5, and the command is not valid. Why? Because I placed divide and multiply. So it worked adequately. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to disable this one. All right, and let's go to the else if activity. Okay, we're going to enable this activity now, and we're going to try the exact same thing again. Okay. I don't know if I have a default selected for if we place something else in there outside of one of those actions, but we'll see what takes place. So again, let's run it one more time. And let's go into operation. Let's do subtract. Okay, 16 minus 4, 12. It worked. Let's run it again. Let's say this time, I don't know what this is going to throw out, but let's see. Let's do multiply and add. It might just throw an error that input. Let's do 6 plus 4, or 6 times 4. And again, it canceled it out because that input was not a valid action based off of the input that they put in. So the string obviously wasn't divide, subtract, multiply, or add. So that's why he kicked it out. I could have placed some error message in there as well. But again, this is one of the first automations I made and made it pretty simple. So hope you enjoyed this video. Have any questions, or if you have any input into how you would have done it differently, would love to hear below. All right. Thanks.